There we go. Hi, MinneDemo. My name is Brian Balestri, and I've lived in the Twin Cities for the last 35 years. And one of my favorite things to do when I'm out with friends is ask off-the-wall questions just to spark conversation. For example, one of my favorites is, for $25,000, would you let 5 coworkers or classmates see you completely naked? Well, fast forward to COVID pandemics, and we're in lockdowns, and I'm going stir crazy. And I thought, could we turn my love of thought-provoking questions into a game to play with friends? So I teamed up with some really talented friends, and together we made Who Said True. Who Said True is a game to play with friends and family or coworkers, and it's you ask true/false questions, and the questions are fun questions that people answer anonymously about themselves. And then to gamify it, each player guesses how many people in the group actually said true. So for the technology part of this, Who Said True is a web app that can be played on any device with a browser, tablet, phone, smart TV. And the technology is a React web app that's responsive, and it has Node.js and Postgres database and Redis hosted on AWS. And we use Elastic Beanstalk for the back end and Amplify for the front end. We also use SendGrid for our transactional emails. Now, I want to let people join me in demoing the game. So, but it's never been tested with more than 20 people. So I'm going to ask that only people whose birthdays are in April join us for the game. So if your birthday was in April, please pull out your phone or open a tab, open up a browser and get ready to play. Navigate to Who Said True. So the way it works is one person acts as the host, and that'll be me for tonight. And once you start a game, you see the selection of question decks to choose from. They each have a theme and are rated using movie ratings from PG to R. We also have SFW, which is safe for work, so that you can play with coworkers without being hauled down to HR. For our demo, we're going to use the MinneDemo36 deck. It gives a description and an example question, and we're going to jump right in. So the game code that people will enter is NVWC, NVWC, and it is, put that in the join a game box and click the button, and that will bring you to a screen like this where you can pick your player name. So I'm going to go, you can choose any one of the 6 that are available, or you can enter your own. I'm going to go with Good Natured Geek. So as we can see, people have already joined, and as the host, if I don't like a player name, I can kick them out and have them enter another one. But since we're ready, we're going to start the game. So one player in the group will see a screen that says they're supposed to read. Everyone else will say, listen up and wait for the players. All we really get is the category, ethics. So as the host, since I don't know who the player is, I can take over reading the question. This is really handy if someone has a connectivity issue or if they need to step away when it's their turn to read. So the question here is, I have looked through, true or false? I have looked through someone's medicine cabinet without asking. I'm going to go ahead and say true, because I have done that, but I don't think other people are doing that. I'm going to lock in my answer, and 5 people in the group have looked through a medicine cabinet. And you can see the follow-up question, were you just looking for aspirin? Wink, wink. And then we have a fun fact about all players. In this case, 62% of all people who have played the game worldwide look through somebody's medicine cabinet. So keep that in mind when you're having a party and you see somebody heading towards your bathroom. And of course, we always are looking for feedback on the questions. So please rate them so that we can always have the best questions. As the host, when everyone's finished talking about that question, we'll look at the scores. I only guessed 1 player and the correct answer was 5. So I didn't score any points, but other people did. When we're ready, we'll move to the next question. Since I'm not the reader, I go ahead and take over reading. And this question is, it's your turn to read. True or false? I would let 5 coworkers see me naked for $25,000. I'm going to go ahead and say false because I'm pretty shy about that. And I'm guessing not many people would do that. But as people lock in their answers, we can see 3 people in the group would let coworkers see them completely naked for $25,000. And this question in particular leads to a lot of funny conversations. For example, do I get to pick the 5 coworkers? Do they see me in person or on a phone? Here's the crazy fact: 70% of all players said that they will let a coworker see them naked. All right, let's go ahead and see the results. And since this is a demo game, there's only 2 questions in it. We're going to go to the final results. The winner is Rare Gazelle. And we can see the score up here and where we landed on the scoreboard, but we also give some fun facts. The first one is the bucket list, meaning your group answered a lower percentage than the rest of the group worldwide. And then your group versus the world, where your group was a higher percentage than the rest of the world worldwide. So I just wanted to tell you a couple of things we have going on. One was that as I was playing the game, or rolling out the game, I got feedback from a lot of teachers saying they love the game and love to play with their students, but they weren't so psyched about some of the questions. So I said, no problem. And we made a version for school called Who Said True for Schools. Very original, I know, but it's got age appropriate questions and none of the risque player names. On the other end of the spectrum, we're also working on a version of the game, a drinking version of the game in time for St. Patrick's Day. So I just want to take this a minute to say, I really hope you get a chance to go to the game, Who Said True, and give it a try with friends, family, coworkers. And I definitely want to hear from you. So please contact me at Brian@WhoSaidTrue. And if you could do me a huge favor and follow us on your favorite social media platform, I'd love it. And lastly, I'd love to link in with everybody here. So my name, Brian Balestri, find me on LinkedIn. Thank you so much for your time. And I'll tell you, grab your friends and get ready to laugh. Thank you.